All right, in this lesson, we're going to talk about the percent of change. And a change could be either an increase, like this down here, where the new price is larger than the old price, than the original price, or a decrease where the new price is smaller than the original price, like if you have something on sale or something like that. So to find the percent of change, you take the amount of change, and you find that by just simply subtraction, okay? So you subtract the two numbers and divide that by the original amount, okay? So for this first example, I say 65 is decreased to 38, so that's a percent decrease. So that's 65 minus 38, all right, divided by the original amount, which is 65. So when we take 65 minus 38, right, 65 minus 38, we find that is 27. So we have 27 over 65. And so we want to find the percent, so we have to change that to a decimal and then change that to a percent. So 27 divided by 65 is 0.415384, and so on, a big long number. But I'm usually going to ask you to round it off to two decimal places. So in order to round it off to two decimal places, it'd be 0.415. And to round it off, we have to look at that 5 right here, because this is the number, the 1 is the number we're rounding off. So the 5 tells us that 1 needs to go up to 2, 0.42. Now we have to change it to a percent. So 1, 2, move it to the right 2 times. So that would be a 42% decrease. Okay, so that would be something like a sale price of 42% off. Okay. The next one is an increase. Once again, the original amount is 41. Okay, so that's going to go on the bottom. Okay, and we're going to subtract the two numbers, 92 minus 41. All right, so 92 minus 41 is 51. So we have 51 divided by 41. All right. So 51 divided by 41 is 1.24. Let's see here. 3, right? Okay, and so rounding off to the second decimal place, okay? So that tells us to look to the 3, which tells us to leave it alone. So 1.24. So that would be, when I'm move on decimal point 2 times, that'd be 124% increase. 124% increase. Okay, so now we're going to do several word problems to some real life application of this. So the regular price of a bicycle helmet is $42.99. Okay, so this is my original. So 42. I'm going to go ahead and put that down on the bottom right away. It's on sale for 20% off. Okay, it's on sale for 20% off. So what's the sales price? Well, so 20%, this would be same thing as move to the decimal point, 1, 2, so it'd be 0.2. Okay, so when we look at this, all right, so we can say what's the sale price? Okay, so we can actually let me change the way we're doing this. So all we have to do is just take the 20% times 42.99. So we're going to say 42.99, okay, is equal to 20 over 100. I'm going to set it up as a ratio, and we're going to put the X right there, okay? So when we and this X here is going to be the amount of our decrease, or the amount of it gets taken off. So we cross multiply, so that turns into 100x is equal to 20 times 42.99. Okay. All right. So if I go 20 times 42.99, I end up with 859 point, what was it, 0.8. And so we have 100x, and we're going to divide by 100. So x is equal to, so we're going to divide by 100. So 8.598. Okay, so now we're talking about money. All right. So this actually rounds off to $8.60 because I've got to round this off. All right. So this is the amount of discount. Okay. That's the amount of discount, but that's not what it's asking for. It's asking what is the sale price. So we're just going to say 42.99 minus $8.60. Okay. And when we do that, we move this calculator over. 42.99 minus $8.60 gives us that the sale price is going to be $34.39. Okay. Now, when you write this, make sure you put the dollar sign. Okay. And make sure that you always have two numbers after the decimal point. Okay. Unless it's a whole dollar amount. All right. William makes t-shirts for $7 each and sells them after a price increase of 125%. So what's the retail price of the t-shirts? Okay, so we're looking for we're going to set it up as a ratio. So we're going to say X over the original amount. Remember that X gives us this is the amount of change, okay? That's the amount of change over the original, which is $7. Okay, and I'm just gonna put a 7 is equal to, now we're gonna write the ratio of the percent, so the 125 over 100, okay? Cross multiply. So once again, we have 100x is equal to 7 times 125. All right. 7 times 125 is 875. 875. And we still have 100x over here. So then we divide by 100. All right. X is equal to 875 divided by 100 is just simply 8.75. Okay. Now, if you remember that 8.75, that's the amount of change. All right. And it says it's a increase. So that means we're going to add. So we're going to take the original amount, $7, and we're going to increase it by $8.75. Okay, and this is easy enough to do in our heads. So that turns into $15. Okay, and $15.75. That's the retail price. Okay, so he made $8.75 on each shirt. All right, so but he's selling them for $15.75. So that does it for this lesson. If you have any questions, make sure that you ask me, and we will talk to you all later on.